On the continent of North America, in the northern reaches, that's where you can find the creature we're looking for today. We're here in a beautiful meadow. I'm Martin.
I'm Chris, and we want to introduce you to a super smart bird.
This bird is so smart, it nears the intelligence of humans.
Could it be an owl?
Oh, how about a hummingbird?
Or an ostrich?
Could it be an eagle with a mighty brain?
Well, the answer is none of those. But it could be a raven.
The raven is definitely one of the smartest birds.
Oh, yeah, and really cool looking, too. Do you want to know how smart a raven is? Researchers have found that in using tools and solving problems, a raven is smart like a gorilla, and just as smart as a young human.
A raven has a great memory. She can hide food, then remember where she left it and go back and get it later.
A raven can make so many different sounds. It's like ravens have their own bird language.
Ravens play games, alone and with each other. And ravens also play tricks on people. Make sure you don't leave your camera gear unattended.
Imagine if we could understand the mind of a raven.
Imagine if we had raven power. What if?
On adventure with the coolest creatures, from the oceans to the trees. The brothers Kratts are going places you never get to see. Hanging with their creature friends, get ready, it's the hour. We're gonna save some animals today with creature power. Gonna go wild, wild Kratts, gonna go wild, wild, wild Kratts. Gonna go wild, wild Kratts, gonna go wild, wild, wild.
Cheetah speed and lizard glide, falcon flight and lion ride.
Gonna go wild, wild Kratts, gonna go wild, wild, wild Kratts. Gonna go wild, wild Kratts, gonna go wild, wild, wild Kratts. Go wild, wild, wild Kratts.
Clever the raven.
Any creature adventuring plans for the day?
Nope, just chillaxing.
Great plan.
Hear that? Why does the toilet keep flushing? Think it's time for a tune-up. We're way overdue. I've got to run diagnostics on all Tortuga functions, including plumbing. Plumbing, navigation, flight systems, hydraulics, cooling, stabilizers, generators, voltage, regulators, control bolts.
Oh, and I'm trying to make pizza.
Well, you're both at it. I guess I can clean up my invention station.
Oh, good luck with that.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, that was a wolf owl.
Well, we're in the range of Little Howler's wolf pack. Martin, should we go check on Little Howler?
Great idea, Chris. Which way do you think the wolves are? Ow! Why did this raven drop a piece of wood on my head?
I don't know. Ravens are rascally.
She hit me on purpose.
Maybe, but she's friendly.
Hey, I know why. She's trying to tell us where the wolves are. We should follow her.
Follow her? Very funny. She doesn't know.
See? She's telling us she knows where the wolves are.
No way, that's just a coincidence. I know ravens are incredibly smart, and they can learn to make all kinds of sounds, but... A flushing toilet? It was the raven. She drinks Cokie.
Now she's laughing like us.
Whoa, these ravens are amazing. They can mimic more sounds than almost any creature in the creature world.
Come on, Chris, this raven will take us to Little Howler's wolf pack.
I don't think this raven is actually taking us to the wolves, but I do want to do an adventure with ravens and learn more about them. Wait up!
I wish we could fly. What's Gourmand doing here?
It looks like he's ice fishing. Seems pretty harmless. Maybe we should just leave him.
I think our raven has a different idea.
Wait, no! Come back! There's a fish on the line.
Oh, wow. How did she learn to pull up the line like that?
She must have observed how humans fish.
And figured out how to pull up the fish.
Hold it, you feathery fish rustler! That's my fish you're swallowing, and I want it back! Oh! Stop, fish thief!
Ravens are so smart. She easily outsmarted Gourmand.
Clever. I'll name you Clever.
Clever the Raven. I like it. Your naming power never ceases to amaze me, bro.
Naturally.
Hey, Aviva. Do you want to check out a super smart bird?
Super smart bird? Yeah. Who?
A raven. And maybe you might feel like programming a raven power suit?
Of course I do.
Yes!
I'll bring my mobile invention kit.
Ah! Phew!
No! Oh, yes!
The upside-down dive. That's a classic raven flight pattern. Roll over, upside down, and dive.
Oh, that looks fun. I wish we had raven power suits.
I can handle that. Wow, you are a cool bird. But are you sure this is a raven and not a crow?
Great question, Aviva. And that means it's time for a creature comparison.
Well, ravens are bigger, about the size of a red-tailed hawk. Check.
Ravens have a broader bill.
You're supposed to say check.
Oh, check.
That's right. Crows make a cawing sound. Check.
Ravens make a croaking sound. Check. Clever is definitely a raven.
So please, please, please program a raven power suit.
With pleasure.
Come on, we gotta keep up.
This takes mobile inventing to new heights.
Maybe ravens aren't always smart.
Clever! Why are you messing with a bald eagle? Look out! Don't let him grab you with those talons!
But wait, Clever is smart. She knows that the eagle, even though much bigger and more powerful, can't get to her if she's clever. So she pulls at the eagle's tail feathers from behind.
Yes! Until the eagle gets so annoyed, he leaves the fish.
Clever, Clever.
Ooh, these observations are good.
Hello! Clever, what's next?
Clever, where are you headed now?
Aw, you do the best poses, Danita.
Thank you, Davio, darling. Well, what do you want? Ah! House babe!
Yes, Danita. Whoa. Whoa. Hey, whoa. I didn't hit the birdie, Danita.
Classic Clever Raven.
But why would she want a shiny earring?
We've got to figure out what she's up to.
Why is she heading to that cabin?
Good morning. You're a little late today. Oh, wow. This is a sparkly one. Thank you.
You know each other?
Wild Kratts. Awesome. Hi, I'm Rose. Yeah, this Raven and I trade stuff. She brings me shiny things. And I give her a snack and a neck scratch.
Of course. Ravens understand the concept of trading.
They trade with each other. It's really common.
That's another sign of their high intelligence.
Clever the Raven.
That's a good name, but I call her Smarty Pants because she's so smart.
That works too.
I'm done. Raven power programming complete.
Thanks, Aviva.
Insert Raven power discs.
Touch Raven. Activate Raven powers.
Activate Raven powers.
Activate Raven powers.
Amazing. Ravens can really imitate.
And so can we.
Yeah, we're a conspiracy. A conspiracy of ravens.
A conspiracy?
That's what you call a group of ravens. A conspiracy.
Well, let's conspire together and find those wolves.
Oh, yeah. We have a creature mission to accomplish.
Bye, Rose.
Good luck.
Come on, Aviva.
Right behind you.
Ravens like to play.
And now we can upside down dive, too.
Clever? Have you spotted something?
Wolves?
Not nearly that good. Zach.
Uh-oh. And Clever wants a closer look.
Why?
Clever, come back. That's a villain.
Carve a statue of me out of this big block of ice. Be careful. Don't damage it. Listen, Birdie, get off my ice block. If you scratch it...
Clever, stop!
He's dangerous.
There's more. You need to move. The world is waiting to see my greatness.
He's bad.
Why are you just sitting there? I said scram.
Let's get out of here before he calls his Zackbots.
Jackpots! Snowball them! Ah! Get them!
Awesome! Do you realize what happened? Clever may have learned from the other ravens, that would be you guys, that Zack was her foe and to stay away from him. Now that's very smart.
Another reason she's called clever.
Interesting. This gives me an idea for a science experiment. So this experiment will test whether ravens have the ability to recognize human faces and tell who is a friend and who is a foe. And whether a raven can teach another raven that. Okay, let's get started. Clever has learned that Zack is a baddie from when he threw snowballs at her. Now, let's try this. Clever recognizes Martin's face and has learned that he's her friend. From her encounters with Gourmand and Donita, she has learned to see them as foes.
Good one, Aviva. It's true.
Ravens can recognize the faces of friends and foes.
But what about people she hasn't met? Amazing! Clever doesn't know Koki, but she learned from fellow Raven reactions that Koki is a friend. Science experiment complete. Conclusion. Ravens can recognize and remember who is a foe and who is a friend. And they can also learn this from other ravens. Oh, and one other conclusion. Clever is very clever.
And hungry again. Wait up!
Huh? Why are you stopping here?
It's bison hide.
Awesome. Ravens scavenge food, too.
But it's too thick. A raven can't get through the tough hide to get to the meat to eat. Oh.
Why is Clever howling?
Wolves! And they're answering.
I think I know what this is all about. She can't pick through the thick bison hide to get to the meat, so she's calling in the wolves to help her. That's my theory. Uh-oh. Careful, Clever. Wolves are food aggressive.
And your theory has proven correct! Clever, Clever.
Yes! She called the wolves because their strong jaws can get through the thick hide to the meat. Ingenious!
Hey, this is another symbiotic relationship where two different species of animals each get something from working together.
I see. Clever told the wolves where the food was, and the wolves gave her access to the food. They both got something out of it. Just as you said, a symbiotic relationship between the raven and the wolf.
And that's not all. Ravens are also lookouts. What do you see, Clever? A warning! A villain is coming.
No rascally raven is gonna steal a fish from moi and get away with it.
He's got the dough blaster.
Whew, that was a close one. Hey, I just realized something. Why is Clever all alone? Don't ravens live in groups? Where are the other members of the conspiracy?
That's a good question. Mostly they live in groups, but sometimes they're solitary. Maybe Clever is all alone.
What do you mean alone? She's got us and the wolves.
She sure does. You know, bro, I gotta admit, you were right. Clever the Raven did lead us to the wolves and right back to the pack's den and Little Howler! Hey, buddy! Oh, we missed you! It's so good to see you!
Okay, I'll say it. Creature mission accomplished. Where are you going? What's up there? Let's go check it out. Clever has one more surprise for us. She brought us to her conspiracy. They have a nest right here in this pine tree.
She wants us to join them.
Sorry, Clever. I'm too big. Wait, I programmed an extra disc, and I have my vest. Insert Raven power disc. Touch Raven. Activate Raven power! Now I can join the conspiracy too!
Yeah!
Woohoo! Flying like a raven is fun!
Oh, wow. You're not gonna believe this. There's one more addition to the conspiracy. A raven chick!
Aww.
Hey, what are you doing up there in the tree?
Adventuring with ravens!
Ravens are so cool.
Well, I'm glad you had a good time. I finished the diagnostic, but couldn't find anything wrong with the plumbing, and... What? It was you?
I was gonna tell you, one thing we learned is ravens can mimic all kinds of sounds.
Who wants pizza? And, Jimmy, ravens are scavengers. If they can steal salmon from bald eagles, I don't think your pizza stands a chance. Oh, no! Leave my pizza alone! It's mine!
Now that's a conspiracy of ravens at work.
Oh, the Raven Pizza Conspiracy!
I managed to save a slice of pizza.
Pizza.
It's all yours, Clever. There goes Clever the Raven, living free and in the wild.
So ravens are one of the coolest and smartest birds in the entire creature world.
And they have a close relative, the crows, who share a lot of similar characteristics, but are also different in their own ways.
Let's check out the differences between crows
And ravens.
When most people see a black bird flying in the sky, they think it's a crow.
But now you know all about ravens. So when you see a black bird, you know it could be a crow or a raven. But how do you tell the difference? That's what we're gonna go over. First of all, ravens are bigger. They have heftier bodies and also broader, bigger beaks.
Crows are much smaller birds. They have a more slender body and a more slender, pointy beak.
And on the beak, ravens have these long bristles called nasal bristles. You can really see them.
Crows have nasal bristles too. You hardly even notice them.
Another thing is the neck feathers. Ravens have shaggy neck feathers. They're called hackles.
Crows' necks are smoother.
Ravens love to soar and glide. And they perform aerial acrobatics when they play together.
Crows like to flap around a little more.
Ravens often fly alone or in small groups.
Crows can be seen in much bigger groups and sometimes sit around in trees in large numbers. And their vocalizations are different too.
As you know, ravens can make a lot of sounds, but their main sound is like a croaking sound.
Crows make that classic caw, caw, caw sound.
Well done.
But both crows and ravens are super smart.
Yeah, they are amazing bird brains. When you're out in the wild, you're more likely to see a crow and could get lucky and spot a raven.
So remember the difference between a crow and a raven and keep on creature adventuring.
We'll see you on the creature trail.